It's Hinchy Gymnasium, and it is a January 15th, a Thursday night, and you're looking at the Fairhaven Slater girls on the floor here tonight. Fairhaven is going to take on the West Rutland Golden Horde, and two of our top teams in Rutland County girls basketball on the floor. Of course, the Fairhaven Slaters come from the B division. They have an 8-1 overall record. Excellent season so far. That one loss came at the hands of Hartford, and that was back on the 12th of December, so just about a month ago. West Rutland comes here with a 7-2 overall record, and their two losses, one were at the hands of the Windsor Yellow Jackets, one of the top teams in Division 3, and they also lost to Hartford back on the 2nd of January. So both of these teams have a mutual opponent, a mutual loss in Hartford. Excellent team from Hartford, of course, the top team in Division 2 as we sit. SVL Division B is where Fairhaven plays their basketball. Hartford, the current top team in that, at 7-0. They're undefeated. Then Fairhaven at 8-1. And then Lamoille and Middlebury would make up the top 3 or 4 teams. West Rutland plays in that SVL D division. Some really good teams there from Rutland County as well. West Rutland, obviously, at 7-2. The MSJ girls are having an excellent season. They're 5-1. They are the top team here as we sit this week. Richford also in there. Mill River girls in that Division 2 as well, in that D division. So they're just a quick look at what's going on in some of our local basketball here, and we'll expect a good game here tonight with two teams from Rutland County here facing each other on the floor. For the West Rutland girls, number 14 is Haley Raish, number 20 is Brady Travers. And as long as I'm mentioning the West Rutland girls here and running down their roster, how about we watch them warm up here a little bit on the court at Hinchy Gymnasium. Okay, the rest of the girls, Isabella Griffith is number 11, number 15, Myra Rock, number 1 is Brianna Gallipo, number 12 is Olivia Orr. Getting ready to go here in a minute. We'll get our starters on the floor. Number 3 is Emma Lee. Olivia Orr is number 12. Number 2 is Emma Haley. Number 10 is Carly Orzechowski. She is a sophomore. Brielle Dunches, number 22. She's a freshman. Tegan Williams, number 23. And there you go. The head coach, Mr. Carl Serrani, his assistants are Matt Serrani, student managers, Jakira Early, Sadie McGee, athletic trainer is Lauren Sampson. So there you go. That's the whole lineup as we look at the West Rutland girls lining their sideline.
First, Paul Dunches. Paul was a West Rutland student and a member of the 1981 state championship baseball team. He coached at many levels for many years. He blended green and gold, and his quick wit and sense of humor was legendary. He was an expert in how to use sarcasm in a way that made those around him grin. For example, once standing in the school library, someone came into the school looking frantic as they were obviously lost and gone to the wrong school. The person said, "Is this Proctor High School?" And I said, "No, it's West Rutland School," in which they responded, "Well, how do I get to Proctor High School?" And Paul, with a straight face, said, "Do you know how to get to Killington Ski Area?" The person excitedly said, yes, I do," which Paul responded with, "Well, it's not anywhere near here or there." That's just a small example of his legendary personality. Also this past week, our school community lost our family school counselor, Pamela Knott. Pam served in that role for 23 years. I can't appropriately put into words how important she was to the children and families of this town, as well as its staff. Pam showed kindness and concern for others, while also being able to be honest and forthright with those she helped. Her impact on this school and the community is immeasurable, and the legacy that she leaves is something that her family can be proud of and carry on with them forever. She would absolutely hate that I'm doing this, as she never wanted to be the attention to be on herself. She truly was a West Rutland school guardian angel, and I believe she will continue to be just that. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. And now for our starting lineups. For Fairhaven, wearing number 33, senior Victoria Kelly.
All right, number 33, Victoria Kelly being introduced as a starter. Fairhaven being introduced here first. Audrey Perry, number 14, will start for the Slaters. Next up, number 12, Quinn Murphy. Number 10 is Riley Murray. And number 3 is Oriana Kerr. And there you go, is the starters and the rest of the squad here for the Fairhaven girls. Doing their pregame ritual here on the floor at Hinchy Gymnasium in West Rutland. And now here are the West Rutland Golden Horde. Number 2 is Emma Haley. Number 1 is Brianna Gallipo.
Number 15, senior Myra Roki.
Number 15,
senior Isabella Griffin.
Myra Rock.
And number 14, senior Haley.
Number 11 is Isabella Griffith. And number 14 is Haley Raish. And there you are. Those are the starters and the rest of the squad now here for West Rutland. And we are going to stand and pause for our national anthem. Okay, there we go, the playing of our national anthem. Good crowd here on hand for this Thursday night contest as we are at West Rutland. West Rutland will play host again to the Fairhaven Slaters. So some good Rutland County girls basketball on the floor. Our starters have been introduced. A pregame announcement by the athletic director, Joe Harrington, mentioning and honoring and tribute to a couple of members of the West Rutland community that were lost in the last week. So very nice tribute there. And we're just about ready to start our contest coming up here. Ran down the roster here for you, the entire West Rutland roster. Ariana Pellerin, number 2 for Fairhaven. Number 3 is Oriana Kerr. Number 5 is Bella Workman. Riley Murray, number 10. Number 12, Quinn Murphy. 13, Jayla Desabre. 14 is Audrey Perry. 15 is Maddie Hayes. Number 20, Evelyn Stevens. 21, Callie LaRock. 22, Emily Jackson. Number 30, Maria Haley. And number 33 is Victoria Kelly. That's the entire roster for both of our teams. And we're just about ready to go off the opening tip. It's going to be controlled here first by Fairhaven. And that will be a baseline violation, I would guess. I think we hit that baseline, so that'll be our first turnover of the game here for Fairhaven. Ball goes back to West Rutland. This is Westside's Emma Haley. We get our first chance to see the West Rutland offense go to work here tonight at Hinchy Gymnasium. In that basketball, Haley Raish. Haley had an open look at it. They gave her room for a shot. She didn't take it. This goes to Emma Haley. Emma in front of the free throw line will take that shot. Misses the shot. The rebound is coming down here to Fairhaven. Riley Murray. Now top of the circle. We'll get a setup here by Quinn Murphy. Setting up the Fairhaven offense as we're just underway. We're going to work it inside to Victoria Kelly right there. Victoria has the height advantage there underneath. Working that low post left side of the basket. You see it knocked loose and out of bounds, and it's going to be West Rutland that will get it back here on possession. So great crowd here on hand tonight at West Rutland, middle of January here. Basketball season moving very quickly here. You get to the first of the year, you go in high gear for sure. West Rutland showing some good ball movement, working that offense here. There's a drive, a little runner put up with a left-handed shot. That's Isabella Griffith. Got a good look at it, good shot attempt. Rebound coming down here to Fairhaven. Slater girls, Audrey Perry, top of the circle. Audrey going to dish off over on the right side of the circle. Fairhaven girls, Quinn Murphy going to work that side a little bit. Good defensive pressure here by West Side. There's going to be a reach-in foul. Pretty easy to see that one. It's probably going to be, well, that'll be definitely going to be our first foul of the game. Emma Haley, I think, is going to get the foul here. Yes, it is. So Emma, for the reach-in foul, will go up on the board with the first foul of the game, and Audrey Perry will be the inbounder there at the sideline. Into Victoria Kelly. Victoria will pass away over to the right side. Definite height advantage for Victoria inside in the paint. The few games we've seen for Fairhaven this season, that is what they do, work it into her, as you see right there. Now she works that underneath for the shot, underhanded shot off the rim, no good. And Haley Raish with the rebound. This is Haley down the floor for West Side. That's going to be a travel. A little bit of a trip up right there, trying to work her way in was Haley Raish, and Haley tripped up there, and they'll get her for the travel. So that'll give it back to Fairhaven. No full court pressure. West Side girls waiting at the other end of the floor here on defense. Good pressure here on the West Side defensive end. That's Audrey Perry going to light it up for a three. That's our first basket of the ball game. Took us a couple minutes to get it. We got 5:23 left to go first quarter. Fairhaven up on top, 3-0. There's a three-point shot attempt by Haley Raish. They left her alone earlier, and now again right there. That time she decided to take that shot. I think she got a little piece at the bottom of the, grazed the rim there, goes out of bounds off Fairhaven. So it's going to be West Rutland basketball. West Side girls going to inbound here from the baseline. Ball goes into play to Haley Raish. In the middle, Haley, nice little turnaround shot. Good look at it. Victoria Kelly right there for the rebound. Good fast break down the floor, but good quickness down there defensively for West Rutland. Inside it goes. They drew him out away from Victoria Kelly. They get her the ball. She gets a good shot off, but not going to drop. And a rebound for West Rutland down the floor. We get a lot of banging going on there underneath. The West Rutland shot, no foul on the play. That was a Haley Ray shot. Ball knocked loose, out of bounds. They are pointing West Rutland's way. So Emma Haley going to be inbounding here with 4:21 left to go first quarter. 3-0, just that one basket. Fairhaven with the lead. That is a double dribble call against West Rutland. So a turnover with 4:18 left to go. Half the first quarter gone here. They're going very quickly. Just got one foul here, so things moving very nicely here in this first quarter. All right, Slater's trying to work that left corner. That was a pass attempt from Quinn Murphy over to the left corner. A little too high for Audrey Perry to pull down. That's an out of bounds. Exactly 4 minutes right now as the ball inbounded. This is first quarter action. We're at Hinchy Gym in West Rutland. Girls varsity basketball. Pass out on top. A little too hot to handle there. Looking underneath the basket in for Myra Rock, and it goes slipping through her hands out of bounds. And going back to Fairhaven. Good crowd here on hand for this one tonight. A lot of great basketball in this gymnasium over the years. One of the top teams in girls for the top team for the last several years. No, there's a shot. Audrey Perry going to light it up for a 3 right there. So 6 points, 2 threes hit. And that is Coach Serrani, I believe, taking the timeout right there. And I'm going to guess he's going to say, we got to do a better job on Audrey Perry right there. Wide open for a couple of threes she hit. We have 3:30 left to go here in this first quarter. It's Fairhaven 6, West Rutland nothing. Timeout on the floor. Okay, that timeout is over with. That leaves us 3:30 left to go. 3:30 showing on the clock. This is first quarter action. West Rutland timeout. They inbound it to Emma Haley. Okay, that's a foul on Fairhaven's Audrey Perry. That is her first personal foul. So both teams with one team foul here as we have 3:10 left to go first quarter. Jump ball, a couple of Fairhaven, or West Rutland shots, I should say. Isabella Griffith put one up. And I believe that was Emma Haley, tipped it back up there a second time. Neither one of those shots go in. The jump ball, the tie up there, jump ball possession. Fairhaven, 2:50 left to go here in our first quarter. Slater's leading 6-0. Two baskets here we've seen, 2 3-pointers. And again, they try to come from the top, looking to get Victoria Kelly the ball underneath. Olivia Orr. Actually, Quinn Murphy that was. Got my 12s mixed up there. Number 12 for Fairhaven. Quinn Murphy trying to feed it underneath to Victoria Kelly. Gets away from her, out of bounds. Here's West Rutland bringing it down the floor. Haley Raish with a shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, Slaters. Clean block. No foul there. Haley Raish blocking that Fairhaven shot nicely. Then knocked out of bounds off Fairhaven. So very good defensive play right there with 2:18 left to go first quarter. Inside to Victoria Kelly, gets a shot off. Not going to hit that one. Haley Raish on the rebound. All right, we have 1:29 left to go here in this first quarter. Still 6-0, Fairhaven lead. West Rutland starting off slow offensively, obviously, looking for their first basket. Fairhaven will inbound here at the baseline. Oh, beautiful try there, in and out. Oriana Kerr with that one. Would have been 3. right, the boys' head coach, Kyle Wilson. Girls' head coach, I should say. Making substitutions in there. Ball inbounded by West Rutland. All right, there's our first West Rutland basket. Isabella Griffith going to hit that one. She'll get 3 for that. 6-3 Fairhaven lead. Inside to Victoria Kelly, goes up for a shot, blocked, a foul on the play, but big defensive try right there. It's going to be 2 shots for Victoria Kelly, and that'll be a foul on Haley Raish. Haley not afraid to go right at her there and block the shot, but committed the foul. And Victoria will be on the line to shoot 2 here with 51 seconds. Hits both of her free throws. 8-3 Fairhaven advantage. Haley Raish with a shot underneath, put back up. Another try, second attempt, Brianna Gallipo. Neither one going to go. Both good tries. Fairhaven with the rebound. 25 seconds left to go first quarter. Pass in the middle, loose ball picked up by West Rutland. Here's Haley Raish bringing it down the floor, tries a bounce pass across the perimeter there, looking for Brianna Gallipo. Away from her, out of bounds. That'll give it back to Fairhaven with 13 seconds showing on the clock left to go here in the first quarter. All right, last Fairhaven shot you just saw right there. Oriana Kerr puts one up and off the side of the rim, no good. That will end our first quarter. So up and down the floor we go. Pretty good first quarter of basketball. There's the clock. Second quarter will be up here in just a second. There you go. There's the 8 minutes up there, and it is 8-3. Fairhaven leading West Rutland. Second quarter coming up. All right, some new players into the ball game. We see Brielle Dunches in the game now for West Rutland. Ball inbounded by West Rutland to start this second quarter. It's going to be a turnover. Loose ball picked up by the Slaters. Let's see if we get a breakaway layup here. We do. Shot is going to come off the rim. No good. Oriana Kerr on that shot attempt. Here's the West Rutland rebound. Coming down the floor with it. Number 11, Isabella Griffith. This is Isabella controlling it over on the right sideline. Brielle Dunches, excellent ball handler. Those two work it on that right sideline. There's a shot for 3. And the missed shot out of bounds gives it back to Fairhaven. West Rutland will be down the floor waiting on defense. Brielle Dunches in there. Number 11 in there is Isabella Griffith. Haley Raish also back out there. That's a hand check. Number 23 is Tegan Williams starting this second quarter. And one more we are missing. That's Myra Rock is the 5th starter for Coach Serrani and the West Side girls. There's Fairhaven ball here on the floor, controlling it top of the circle. This is Riley Murray. Right now with it is Maddie Hayes. Quinn Murphy driving toward the basket. They work it inside again in the lane. Over to that right corner. There's a shot attempt. Maddie Hayes on the shot from three-point range. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, West Rutland. There's a three-point shot from out on top. It was an open look at it. You got to take a shot like that, and that was Isabella Griffith. Going to pump up that three-point try. That'll be missed, out of bounds, back to Fairhaven. West Rutland back on defense. No full court pressure, and here come the Slaters. Victoria Kelly back in there in the lineup. They work it inside. This time Victoria will get it off the glass. Good for the two. 10-3 the Fairhaven lead. Loose ball. Fairhaven comes up with it on the West Rutland turnover. Inside to Kelly, partially blocked. Recovered by West Rutland with 5:34 left to go first half. Haley Raish going to light it up with a big three right there. Makes our score 10-6 now. Fairhaven advantage. Drive, couple of shots there. Brielle Dunches, good try, couple of good tries. All right, that'll be a drive shot, should be good, and free throws will be coming there. Foul on the play, hitting that bucket was Quinn Murphy. And Quinn will get the basket and +1 here. Let's see if she can make it a three-point play. The foul going up on the board, number 22, that's Brielle Dunches. Both both teams putting some new players into the lineup here. That happening with 4:43 left to go here in the quarter. Inside, Haley Raish going at it with Victoria Kelly there. Good shot and a rebound by Victoria Kelly on the missed shot. Down to 3:48 left to go. Kelly over to the right corner. That's a three-point try right there. Ariana Pellerin took the shot. They get it right back to Pellerin. Now they'll bring it back out on top, reset that offense. All right, Pellerin trying to go inside to Quinn Murphy, and the ball away from her, out of bounds, back to West Rutland with 3:31 left to go first half. Good, quick first half here. 12-6 is the score. Fairhaven leading West Rutland. And this is Brianna Gallipo, top of the circle with it. All right, drive to the basket, nicely done. Haley Raish gets the two, and she'll be on the line to shoot. And the foul will be charged against Oriana Kerr, her first personal here, with 3:14 left to go in the first half. That tightens things up a little bit more here as we have 12-8 now. Fairhaven up on top. And now 12-9 is our score. 3-point advantage for the Slaters. This is Audrey Perry over the half-court line with it. Again, trying to get it inside to Victoria Kelly. They do a good job with the defense on her, and that one not going to get there. Goes out of bounds, gives it back to West Rutland. No full court pressure here from Fairhaven, so the Slaters back waiting here on defense. Oh, beauty right there. That's Emma Haley. Yes, it is. Emma going to light it up on that one. West Rutland's Brielle Dunches comes up with it to Haley Raish. Down the floor, feeds it ahead for a breakaway layup. And all of a sudden, we have a timeout, Fairhaven. And West Rutland all psyched up as they take the lead in this ball game with that shot right there. I'll show you the scoreboard here. 2:29 left to go first half. West Rutland 14, Fairhaven 12. Timeout on the floor. Okay, timeout over with. Little regrouping there for Fairhaven as they just lost the lead a moment ago. And we have 2:29 left to go here in the first half. Second quarter action. West Rutland back waiting on defense. Here's a steal. Emma Haley with a breakaway layup try, misses, rebounded by Westside. Right back to Emma Haley. Emma will put up a runner from the free throw line. This one off the rim, no good. Tip back up. Brianna Gallipo. That's 3 shots this trip down the floor on the Fairhaven turnover for West Rutland. So they do convert for the 2. We get a blocking foul here with 1:51 left to go. Second quarter. That's going to be a foul against West Rutland. This will not be a shooting foul. It'll be Audrey Perry that'll be inbounded from the baseline. Victoria Kelly was out, I believe, coming back in. Oriana Kerr will come out. The ball will be inbounded by Audrey Perry at the baseline. All right, on the inbound, a shot taken immediately. Maddie Hayes put that one up. That comes off the glass, goes out of bounds. Going to stay with Fairhaven. 1:47 left to go first half. And pretty much the same play again, got knocked out of bounds, so we'll try that one more time here. All right, good job there working it inside to Victoria Kelly using her size and that low post position there. Goes off the glass for the 2. 16-14. West Rutland lead is 2. Victoria Kelly blocking a Haley Raish shot. Those two going at it underneath. Nice matchup that is here. 54 seconds left to go here in the half. West Rutland 16, Fairhaven 14. Underneath, inside to Victoria Kelly. Got fouled. She'll go back to the free throw line. And the foul will be on Haley Raish. Will pick up her second personal. That one stops the clock with 36 seconds left to go in the half. All right, here's the next free throw, which can tie this game if we get this good free throw here from Victoria Kelly, who's a pretty good free throw shooter. And that does indeed tie our game at 16 apiece. All right, that's the 5th team foul here by West Rutland, and it's going to be, it looks like, on Myra Rock. They got number 15 up there on the board. So that is why we are walking to the other end of the floor. We'll be at the free throw line. Shooting for for Fairhaven will be Callie LaRocque. All right, Fairhaven retakes the lead with that Callie LaRocque free throw. 17-16 is our score. This is Haley Raish to Brielle Dunches, right sideline for three, and that one no good. Off the rim, rebound there, Maddie Hayes. No time to get it down the floor. And a very, very good competitive first half of basketball we just saw, as Fairhaven will have the halftime lead, 17-16 here. And we are once again in West Rutland, Vermont, in second half action coming up. We are at Hinchy Gymnasium in West Rutland, Vermont. Halftime just about over with, and these are the Fairhaven girls just in front of us. The West Rutland girls behind them, as you can see, taking the court. And our score here at the half is 17-16. Fairhaven up on top, leading by 1, and we're just about ready to get our second half underway. But a very, very good basketball game we saw, a good first half, and folks getting treated to some good Rutland County varsity girls basketball here tonight. All right, Fairhaven girls are going to inbound here, and we'll be underway with our second half at Hinchy Gymnasium. Audrey Perry back out there to start. This is Riley Murray with it, 2 of your starters. Victoria Kelly right there coming out on top. Oriana Kerr also out there. Ball thrown away out of bounds at the sideline. Quinn Murphy is the 5th player out there for Coach Kyle Wilson. His dad, Jay Wilson, one of the assistants. Leo Hutchins there. Henry Daly all on the sideline. There's Audrey Perry for 3. So Fairhaven taking their time here and getting the right shot. Audrey Perry's hit a couple of threes here tonight. I believe that's her 3rd one. I don't have a book here, but I think that was her 3rd 3 there. 20-16 is the Fairhaven lead. West Rutland girls with it, top of the circle. This is Haley Raish, one of the starters. We see Emma Haley out there starting. Myra Rock. Also Brianna Gallipo. I got to get one more here. Isabella Griffith. There's a turnover. Audrey Perry coming up with it. It's going to be another 3. Riley Murray, number 10, hitting that 3. 23-16 now. Couple of big Fairhaven buckets to start off the 3rd quarter here. Emma Haley trying a 3-point shot from the West Rutland side of things. She hit one earlier. That one was a little bit wide right of the basket. Jump ball, possession West Rutland. The West Side girls will inbound from the baseline. This is Emma Haley on the inbound. Loose ball picked up. Audrey Perry with the good hands to come up with that loose ball. Quinn Murray shot tipped back up by somebody there on the other side of the basket. That one not going to go. And West Rutland down the floor. Still looking for their first point here the second half, third quarter action. That's a loose ball. Quinn Murray coming up with it. Or Murphy. Quinn Murphy. There's one from the right sideline, a three-point attempt. Emma Haley on the other side of the basket there for the rebound. All right, up and down the floor brings us to 5:04 left to go here in the third quarter. Ball's going back to Fairhaven. They lead it 23-16 over West Rutland. That's foul number 3 on West Rutland's Haley Race. So Haley's probably going to be coming out of here. She is. Brielle Dunches is going in as her replacement. Brielle, a freshman here on this varsity squad, getting a lot of playing time in here. Very impressive young player as we have Fairhaven's Audrey Perry inbounding from the baseline. Things open up very nicely on that left side for Oriana Kerr to get in there for the right-handed shot. Layup for the 2 makes it 25-16. Biggest lead of the ball game, Fairhaven by 9. West Rutland still looking for their first points here in the second half. There we go. Emma Haley going to light it up for a three-pointer. 25-19, that helps the cause for sure. Here come the Slaters down over the half-court line. To Audrey Perry near side in front of us into Victoria Kelly. Isabella Griffith right there for the rebound. Fairhaven back quickly on defense. All right, ball knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with West Rutland. Players from each team coming in from the side here, as you see, with 3:26 left to go here in the third quarter, 25-19. There's the Fairhaven lead. West Rutland girls will inbound here from the baseline. Wow. Brielle Dunches just made what looked like a great shot. She was knocked a little bit off balance or got off balance. She hit it. And the official right there to say that was a traveling violation. So he'll wave that basket off. But a good looking shot right there. Not going to count though. Here's Audrey Perry walking it down over the half court line. All right, couple of Fairhaven shots. That second one you saw was Victoria Kelly on the rebound. Victoria got fouled. She'll be on the line to shoot. She'll shoot 2 with 3:06 left to go here in the third quarter. And the foul is going to be on West Rutland's Isabella Griffith. Will pick up her second personal foul. Okay, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line for Victoria Kelly. Makes it 26-19 now. Fairhaven lead. Couple of new players coming in. Fairhaven back waiting on defense. This is West Rutland's Emma Haley over the half-court line. Emma, nice drive, nice spinning move to the basket for a shot. She got fouled. She'll be on the line to shoot 2. All right, one more free throw coming. That foul, by the way, is on Audrey Perry, her second. That Emma Haley free throw right there made our score 26-20. Fairhaven still with the lead, and the second free throw will not go. Maddie Hayes with the rebound. Corner shot for 3. Callie LaRock going to miss that one. Now foul in there underneath, looking for the rebound. And they put Brielle Dunch's number up there on the board. It is Brielle Dunch's third foul. On the line shooting, number 15 for Fairhaven. This is Maddie Hayes. Maddie's a junior at Fairhaven High School. 2:43 left to go here in this third quarter. And that one is good. 27-20 now. Fairhaven lead. This is Emma Haley over the half-court line. All right, a foul called on that, and that's on Fairhaven. Callie LaRock will pick up the foul, her first personal, and that'll have West Rutland inbounding from the sideline with 2:29 left to go, third quarter. No, nice drive. Nicely done there by Isabella Griffith for West Rutland. 27-22, back to a 5-point lead here for Fairhaven. West Rutland hanging tough in there. Oh, baseline drive, nicely done there underneath by Oriana Kerr. Stayed right with it, got her own rebound, got a little bit off balance there, but second attempt was good from underneath, makes it 29-22. Slater's back to a 7-point lead. Audrey Perry for 3 from the corner, rebounded by West Rutland. 1:10 left to go here in the quarter. Third quarter action. Fairhaven got back quickly on defense. West side setting up with it, their end of the floor. And there's a loose ball going to be picked up here by Fairhaven. So turnover West Rutland. Here's Audrey Perry bringing it down the floor. Back around the horn it goes into Audrey Perry's hands, and she hits another. Unofficially, I think that's about 4 3-pointers she's hit. (32-22), back to a 10-point advantage for the Slaters. There's a traveling violation against the Slaters coming with 6.9 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. So West Rutland will inbound. No full court pressure. They'll have time to get it down the floor, get a shot off. Oh, here comes the pressure now, so let's see. This is Emma Haley over the half-court line. And Emma got a shot off, and it went in, but they said no after the buzzer. So that is not going to count, and that will end our third quarter. So after 3 quarters of good basketball here at Hinchy Gymnasium, there's your score. It's Fairhaven 32, West Rutland 22. Fourth quarter coming up. All right, Slater girls out there first, joined by West Rutland. West Side girls will inbound here at the sideline. We'll be underway with our fourth quarter. It's a 10-point advantage here for Fairhaven, 32 to 22. Okay, the ball gets in under the West Side basket. There was a shot there by Brianna Gallipo, and should be Brianna shooting 2 here. She was fouled, and that will be a foul on Riley Murray for Fairhaven. (32-23) now, under a double-digit lead for Fairhaven with that West Side shot. All right, well, have Victoria Kelly missing the shot, then gets picked up for a foul, personal foul number 1 on her. 7.5 minutes left to go here in this contest. As we said, the Fairhaven girls came in here with an 8-1 overall record. One of the top teams here in this B division. There's a drive to the basket and good attempt, and there will be a foul and some free throws coming here this time for Haley Raish. And Haley's had a nice ball game here so far for West Rutland. She'll be on the line to shoot 2, and the foul is going to be on Fairhaven's Oriana Kerr. But again, 2 of the top teams here in girls basketball playing on the floor here tonight. Fairhaven 8-1, the only team ahead of them in the B division, or in Division 2, is Hartford, undefeated at 7-0. West Rutland is 7-2 overall. They play in the D division. There's a drive and a shot put up, and Victoria Kelly underneath get the rebound, back up, put up a shot, second shot up. Misses that one. She thought she got fouled there. No call on the play, and it is going to be just an out of bounds. Going to give it back to West Rutland. All right, shot attempt, top of the circle. That initial shot you saw, Brianna Gallipo put that up. Haley Raish right there for the rebound. Trying to go back up with it. Haley got fouled. She'll go back to the free throw line. She'll be shooting a couple. And that'll be foul number 3 on Oriana Kerr. So a couple of consecutive fouls for her with 6:41 left to go here in this game. Okay, we are going to have a timeout. There is a foul there. And that'll give us timeout here on the floor with about 5:43 remaining to go here in the contest. It's Fairhaven 32, West Rutland 25. Timeout on the floor and more coming up. Okay, timeout is over with. Clock starts up again at 5:43 left to go in this contest. Fairhaven puts the ball in play. All right, there will be a jump ball as Fairhaven again trying to get in the middle there to Victoria Kelly. She gets a double team on her, tying her up. That is possession, Fairhaven. That's another three. That's Audrey Perry having a great night from three-point range. Hit a whole bunch of those. Unofficially, I think she's got about 5. We'll see if I can check that at the end of the game here. We'll see if we get you some of those stats. That's a baseline violation right there, out of bounds West Rutland with 5:05 left to go in the contest. You see a couple of fine scorekeepers down there doing a great job. That's Wally Fabian down there at the sideline. I don't know if you can see Wally with that safety rail there. And Lori Serrani doing the scorekeeping for West Rutland. Both do great jobs. That is a traveling violation. Still a 10-point advantage, Fairhaven, if you're just joining us, 35-25. They lead West Rutland girls varsity basketball at Hinchy Gymnasium in West Rutland. Brielle Dunch is trying to make a move. That one blocked cleanly by Victoria Kelly. That'll be a pass to Haley Raish, taking that one away. Turnover, Fairhaven. There's a nice drive by Emma Haley to the basket. Emma's going to get 2, and she got fouled. So possible 3-point play. It was a 10-point lead. It's now 8, can be 7 if Emma can hit this free throw. And that'll be foul number 3 on Fairhaven's Audrey Perry. All right, so keeps things interesting here. 7-point advantage, Slaters. Approaching the 4-minute mark left to go in the contest. All right, Coach Serrani wanting a timeout here for West Rutland. So that coming with 3:36 left to go in our contest. 35-28, Fairhaven leading West Rutland. All right, time has resumed in West Rutland, putting the ball in play with 3:33 left to go in this contest. There's Brielle Dunches out on top. Tegan Williams in there, gets a touch of the basketball. Haley Race drive to the basket, knocked loose. And we'll have a foul. The loose ball was picked up there by Quinn Murphy. And that'll be Haley Race there picking up a personal foul with 3:17 left to go in the contest. Non-shooting foul, so it'll be inbounded here at the sideline by Fairhaven. All right, Victoria Kelly's going to go back to the free throw line. Shot by Quinn Murphy, which she missed. Victoria's done a good job on the rebounding side of things here all evening, and she got fouled right there, so she'll be on the line to shoot two. Oriana Kerr coming into the ball game, and going out is Maddie Hayes, and we'll get another shot from Victoria Kelly. Done a very nice job on the foul line, too. Victoria has shooting tonight. Hits that one all net. 37-28, back to a 9-point advantage, Fairhaven. There's a good drive and shot put up by Emma Haley. Emma got fouled. Emma, very good, aggressive little player, not afraid to take it to the basket, as you saw right there. She got fouled by Victoria Kelly. That'll be number 2 on Victoria. Emma will shoot 2. Only 3 on that one. Beautiful shot. Riley Murray just hit that bucket. Victoria Kelly got it inside, kicked it back outside for that shot, and Riley's going to get a 3 on that. Makes it a 10-point advantage, Fairhaven, 40-30. There's 3 at the other end of the floor. Tegan Williams on that one. All right, we have 2:03 left to go here in this contest, and we have 40-33. Been double-digit lead a few times here by Fairhaven, but West Rutland just playing tough, not going away. They've been trading baskets here. We have another West Side, or another Fairhaven timeout here on the floor. So once again, with 2:03 left to go in the contest, this team, Fairhaven, leading by a score of 40-33 over West Rutland. Okay, timeout over with just a couple of minutes left in this contest. So crunch time for West Rutland, down 40-33, 7-point advantage. Slaters, ball tipped loose but recovered by Fairhaven. And Fairhaven using up a bunch of time, taking 30 seconds off the clock before an Audrey Perry shot. The other end of the floor, Haley Race driving to the basket, cleanly blocked, and that's going to be a jump ball signal. That was blocked right back at her, so that will be West Rutland possession. No foul on the play, brings us to 1:26 left to go in this contest. Okay, this is a foul. It's going to be putting Fairhaven at the free throw line to shoot. Oriana Kerr will be on the line. She'll shoot 2, and that foul will be on number 2 for West Rutland. That's Emma Haley, her 3rd personal foul. Brianna Gallipo with that shot. There will be a foul in the backcourt. This will be on Brielle Dunches. That'll be number 4 on her. As we come under 1 minute left to go in this contest, there's been 5 team fouls for each team, so we've hit that team foul limit for both teams. We'll be shooting for every foul here from this point forward. Riley Murray on the line shooting. Okay, Brielle Dunches just called for another foul. That's number 5 on her, so she'll have to sit. And Isabella Griffith coming into the game. She'll replace her, and we'll have 2 free throws coming up here from the Fairhaven line. 42 seconds left to go on the clock here left in this game. It's Fairhaven 41, West Rutland 33. That first free throw good. Quinn Murphy you see on the line shooting for Fairhaven. All right, this will be Haley Raish on the line. Haley's going to shoot 2 as she was fouled by Oriana Kerr with 33 seconds remaining to go in the game. And a very nice free throw right there. You see go through, makes our score 43-34. Fairhaven with the lead. A nice job on the foul line. Okay, this will be Victoria Kelly back at the free throw line. She spent a lot of time on the foul line here tonight. Very nice job shooting free throws here tonight with 19 seconds left to go here in the ball game. 43-35, 8-point advantage Fairhaven. So obviously the Fairhaven girls just about ready to pick up their 9th win of the season here. And the second free throw is good. They'll be going to a 9-1 record here with this win here tonight. Just a few seconds away from that. Haley Raish caught for a jump ball there. West Rutland came into this game with a 7-2 overall record, so they'll be going to 7-3 on the season here with this loss tonight against a very good team from Fairhaven. And we got another foul. Yep, I guess so. That's what happens when you hit that 5-team foul limit there, and just we'll be on spending a little time at the free throw line. This will be Audrey Perry had an excellent ball game here tonight. Audrey did. She's on the free throw line right now, but is that Audrey? Yes, it is. And she's hit a whole bunch of three-point shots. Excellent shooter, as you see right there from the foul line, and had a big night from three-point range. Here's Emma Haley, who's also had a good night here tonight for West Rutland with a shot. And that'll be a final shot, and it will be a win here for Fairhaven. 46-35. Fairhaven defeats West Rutland at Hinchy Gymnasium in West Rutland, Vermont. Very good contest. A lot of fun watching that. Here's our final handshake. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll try to get you some stats here. I'll see if I can do that. Just check that scorebook here in a moment. Final score again, 46-35. Fairhaven defeating West Rutland at Hinchy Gym. All right, everybody filing out of the gymnasium here at Hinchy Gymnasium in West Rutland. Final score, 46-35. Let's check down our final scoring stats. How about we'll start with the West Rutland first. Want to thank Lori Sereni for these stats. Brianna Gallipo finishes up with a total of 3 points. Emma Haley will finish up with a total of 12 points. Isabella Griffith finishes up with a total of 5 points. Haley Raish also with 12 points. So Emma Haley and Haley Raish both scoring 12, the top scorers for West Rutland. And one more in the scorebook, and that's Tegan Williams with a total of 3 points. So that is West Rutland's final scoring stats. And on the other side of the ledger there for Fairhaven, it's Oriana Kerr with a total of 5 points. And let's see. Got to just check my notes here real quickly as we have number 10. That would be okay, Murphy, or that is yes, Murray with a total of 6 points. Murphy with a total of 4 points. Audrey Perry with a total of, looks like 17 points. She did have 5 3-pointers she hit. So that was my guess, and she did get 5 in that. So she had an excellent ball game here tonight. And also Callie LaRock with a total of 1 point. And let's see who else. We have Victoria Kelly down with a total of 12 points. So that's the individual scoring. And we thank again Lori Serrani for these scoring stats. Congratulations, Fairhaven, on this win, 46-35 here tonight at Hinchy Gym in West Rutland. A production on PEG TV. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.